From the All Indiana Podcast Network, it's the Canine Lowdown, helping you get wise to the whys behind your dog's behavior.
That's a good boy.
With the Indie Dog Whisperer, Nathan Lowe.
Hi there, I'm Nathan Lowe, the Indie Dog Whisperer, and you're listening to the Canine Lowdown. Thank you so much for joining me today. Independence Day. Most folks relish 4th of July festivities, which typically include lots of food, lots of fun, and lots of fireworks. Fireworks. You know, thrilling fun for most humans, but a source of panic-stricken terror for most dogs. While the human masses enjoy the eardrum-throbbing fireworks displays, terrified dogs everywhere huddle in closets or under beds, trembling in fear. On today's podcast, I'll offer some suggestions to help take the edge off of your dog's fireworks-induced fear. My heart goes out to your furry family members. Let me see if I can help.
This season, Instacart has your back to school. As in, they've got your back to school lunch favorites, like snack packs and fresh fruit. And they've got your back to school supplies, like backpacks, binders, and pencils. And they've got your back when your kid casually tells you they have a huge school project due tomorrow. Let's face it, we were all that kid. So first call your parents to say I'm sorry, and then download the Instacart app to get delivery in as fast as 30 minutes all school year long. Get a $0 delivery fee for your first 3 orders while supplies last. Minimum $10 per order. Additional terms apply.
Okay, it's time to commit. 2024 is the year for prioritizing yourself. Begin your new smile journey with Byte, and you could start seeing results in just 2 to 3 weeks. Just order your at-home impression kit today for only $14.95 at Byte.com. Byte clear aligners are doctor-directed and delivered to your door. Treatment costs thousands less than braces. Plus, they offer financing options, accept eligible insurance, and you can pay with your HSA FSA. Get 80% off your impression kit when you use code WONDERY at Byte.com. That's BYTE.com. Start your confidence journey today with Byte.
4th of July, Memorial Day, and this podcast I'm recording just before 4th of July. Boy, we really enjoy everything surrounding this, but for, I'd say, a majority of dogs, this is not something that they relish. It's something that they hate. Now, there's a few dogs. My friend Brian Calvert, his dog Dixie, the praying dog, she doesn't mind it at all. And I've met a few dogs that don't mind, but they are the minority. Most dogs really hate this, and it really terrifies them. So, what do you do about it? Is there anything we can do about it? Well, there is some things we can do to help take the edge off. The first thing is you need to make sure you don't react to your dog's fear. So, in other words, boom, crackle. Here goes the first firework, and your dog starts panicking. What you don't want to do is feed into it by saying, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, come, baby, come here, it's okay, it's okay. All that will make your dog believe you're panicking as well, and it's going to make things 10 times worse. If your dog comes running up to you and smashes up against you, don't let them do that. I actually will nudge them away a little bit and allow them to find shelter somewhere. So actually coming up against you with you saying it's okay and petting them can actually make things worse for them. So don't feed the fear. Don't talk in a high-pitched sympathetic voice. Don't say, hey, baby, it's okay, it's okay. Just stay calm. Don't bug your eyes out and look at your dog and say, it's all good, it's all good. Just ignore it as if it's nothing. Then I would say, go ahead and allow your dog to hide and even make places available to hide. That is just fine. Your dog is seeking to get somewhere kind of where they feel protected away from this noise. No problem. Even if it's a place you don't normally allow them, do allow them to take shelter somewhere they feel more safe. Now, something else you can try, if your dog every year has the same place they run to, and a lot of my clients, their dogs have certain spots that they prefer when the fireworks start. Try putting a white noise machine in there or a machine that makes some kind of noise that will help kind of block some of it. Now, it's really hard to block the concussive part of a firework because it's so low, you can feel it kind of shake the walls. But the white noise may help with the crackling, hissing sound that comes after that concussion. So that is something to try. If your dog likes the closet or under the bed, and that's where they tend to go during fireworks, then go ahead and just put a white noise machine there on 4th of July in preparation for that. Now, there's something called a thunder shirt, and for a lot of dogs who are afraid of thunder, this works very well. It's a shirt that kind of fits over your dog and clings tightly to their underside. Why do these work? Well, my theory is because dogs, when they get upset, sometimes one way they'll comfort each other is by putting their muzzle underneath the groin of the other dog and kind of lifting upward. This tends to soothe the other dog. So a thunder shirt, by wrapping tightly around that groin area, can tend to soothe some dogs when they're upset. So that is something to try as a thunder shirt. It doesn't work with all dogs, but it does work with some of them. Then there is something you can use to help protect your dog's ears, so it will actually help block some of these sounds. My buddy Brian, I referenced earlier in the introduction, his dog Dixie the praying dog, he has what's Rex Specs makes something called Ear Pros. And it's actually a kind of an ear cover, ear muff for a dog that wraps around their ears and helps prevent concussive sounds from getting into their eardrums. This is designed for military and police dogs for when they're working around flashbangs or gunshots, explosions, helicopter noise. And you can actually teach your dog to like wearing these things through using food and other techniques. But this can work really well if you can teach your dog to wear these. Something else you can do to help your dog is to give them a CBD supplement. Okay, there's lots of CBD dog supplements out there on the market. Do your research, find a good one that can help calm your dog down. In the event your dog panics so bad that you can tell it's bad for their health, they're drooling, they're excessively trembling, a vet probably can prescribe a sedative for your dog. Now, I don't know, I'm not a vet, but I would ask your vet, can you prescribe a sedative for my dog during this time? And I wouldn't recommend that just across the board if your dog's a little nervous, but if your dog goes into some really, really, really kind of scary shaking, drooling, where it's overwhelming panic, sometimes a sedative is the best thing to do, especially if it's just once a year. Okay, so let's review. First, don't feed into the fear your dog is having by you saying, baby, it's okay. That's going to make your dog feel even more fear, thinking you're afraid too. Do allow your dog to hide wherever their favorite hiding place is, and wherever they tend to hide, try using a white noise machine there. You can get a white noise machine on Amazon. Try a thunder shirt. These are shirts that wrap around your dog's groin and can help them feel comforted when they are upset. Try ear protection. Like I said, Rex Specs makes something called Ear Pros, but there are different companies that make ear protection for dogs. Try a CBD supplement, something that they can take that can help calm them. That's a natural herbal way to calm them. And for some dogs that seem to be over the top, panicking to the point that it is unhealthy and it's scary to watch, your vet may be able to prescribe a sedative. Talk to your vet about that. All right, folks, let's do what we can to help our dogs have a calmer, more peaceful 4th of July. It does end, but let's see if we can get them through it a little more easily. Thanks so much for joining me today on the K9 Lowdown. It's been an honor to have you with me. It was a short one today. Hopefully this helps. Your dog can experience a little more peace than they probably are currently by following the steps we went over. And I hope this is a help to you. If you have questions or comments or would like to book a dog training consultation with me, you can do so by visiting my website, IndieDogWhisperer.com. Thanks for listening to the K9 Lowdown. Join me next time when, once again, I'll help you get wise to the whys behind your dog's behavior. I'm Nathan Lowe, the Indie Dog Whisperer. See you soon.
This is the K9 Lowdown with the Indie Dog Whisperer, Nathan Lowe. Be sure to like and subscribe to this podcast, and be sure to check out other great podcasts on the All Indiana Podcast Network. Online now at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.